Hi, I'm Naomi from the Academy of Fitness. I'm now going to conduct an exercise program for a 40-year-old male. It is another endurance training program using a combination of free weights and body weights. He has also been previously screened as a low-risk client. Okay, Dave, we're going to do the warm-up on the bike now. So what we're looking for is about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're starting at 40% of your maximal heart rate, but we need to increase that up to 70% because that's your exercise heart rate. So the purpose of the warm-up is to get your resting heart rate up to the heart rate that you'll be targeting during the actual workout itself. If you don't bring it up high enough, the problem is that you're at risk for injury. So during the warm-up, basically what we're doing is we're telling the body that we're about to start exercise. So I'll get you to start pedaling, and if you need to adjust the resistance, you can do that here.
Okay.
All right, so the purpose of the warm-up, we're getting the body ready for exercise, and so what you'll start to notice is that your body will warm up. You'll start to notice that your heart rate will come up. You'll notice that you start to breathe a little bit faster and a little bit harder, and by the end of the warm-up you should have a little bit of a sweat forming. We will gradually increase the intensity as we go, so I'll just increase the intensity a little bit here for me, get you to pedal a little bit faster. Also, when you're doing your actual cardio program, you'll be on the bike, you'll be working at a rate of perceived exertion of about 4, which equals 70% of your maximal heart rate. This is a moderate intensity, and you'll be doing that for 15 minutes. I've already shown you the treadmill, and we've been through that. You're doing 70% at a moderate intensity for 15 minutes as well. You'll also be doing your walking at home for about an hour. And to achieve the minimum guidelines for physical activity, what we need you to do is 3 sessions a week in the gym, covering your treadmill and bike, and then that 1 session at home where you're going to go for that walk. Okay? Get you to speed that up just a little bit more. We're now trying to get you up to that 70% of your maximal heart rate. We'll stay here for another couple of minutes. Okay, Dave, now that you've reached that 70%, I want you to try and maintain this now and bring that up to the 10 minutes for your warm-up.
Okay.
Okay, Dave, we're going to take you through your resistance training session now, or your program. We'll be looking at a squat, lunge, bent over row, push-up, bicep curl, tricep extension, and a crunch. We're doing an endurance training program. So each of these exercises will be either body weight or 60% intensity, 3 sets, 20 repetitions with 30 seconds rest. Okay, so the first exercise we'll go through is the squat. Okay, so what we're wanting is our feet about shoulder width apart. We want our knees to track our toes, and we're going to sit back like we're about to sit back on a chair. It's really important to keep your shoulders back, your abdomen braced, try and keep a neutral spine, and your chin in. And they're the 4 cues. So chin in, shoulders back and down, brace your abdomen, and a neutral spine. I tend to put my hands out in front of me because I find that comfortable. You can choose whatever's comfortable for you. So from here we're going to sit back onto the chair and then come back up again. Shifting your weight back all the way down and then driving back up through our heels. Okay, would you like to have a try?
Okay, so slightly wider than shoulder?
A little bit, about shoulder width apart.
It's probably about my shoulders,
Okay, tracking your knees over your toes. Pretend like you're about to sit back on a chair. Excellent, and come back up. Now I only want you to go to the depth that is comfortable for you and where you can maintain your technique.
Okay.
I'll get you to try that again. That's excellent, Dave. I'm just going to walk around you and check your technique. All right, holding your chest up, lovely, and then driving through your heels. And what we're working on here are the quads, the hamstrings, the gluteals, and the calf. Or calves. Fantastic. No pain in ankles, knees?
No, I can feel it, really feel it in my quads. Yeah.
Wonderful. Excellent. Okay. So the next exercise we'll be having a look at is the lunge. It's also called a split squat. So from this position with your feet shoulder width apart, you just step 1 foot forward and we go down into what I call the proposal position. So just dropping down on 1 knee.
So does my knee touch the ground?
You can have your knee touching the ground, just be mindful that you don't bang your knee on the ground.
Okay, yeah. So
our front leg should be about 90 degrees, our back leg should be about 90 degrees, and then we stand up. From here, you want the weight being on your front heel and your back toe. Now you can put your hands out in front, you can put your hands on your hips or whatever's comfortable for you, and you literally come down, tap the ground, and then come straight back up. So it's an up and down movement.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so what I'll get you to do is have a try. Okay, just take that back foot just a little bit further back for me.
Yeah.
Perfect. Brilliant, and just a gentle tap onto the ground. And again, what we're working, quads, hamstrings, glutes, and our calves. If it's hurting at all, you can adjust your depth.
Yeah.
Okay, just pull your shoulders back for me. Lovely. Okay, and how does that feel? No pain anywhere?
No, it's fine.
Wonderful, excellent. Okay, so for this exercise, you'll do 20 on your right leg and then switch and do 20 on your left leg as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, the next exercise is over here, and it's a bent over row. Our knees, our feet shoulder width apart again. We will
Yep.
have a slight bend in our knees. We need to brace through our abdomen so we're keeping our posture nice and strong. In terms of where you hold the bar, that's going to be a preference for you, so just find where is comfortable. You're going to bend over at the hips, keep your chest up and your chin in, and from here, you're going to bring the bar up, so we're rowing. So that bring that up to our chest, and then allow that back down to arm's length. Okay? All right, I'll get you to have a try.
Thank you.
Okay, so just bring your hands back towards your body.
Oh,
Perfect.
okay, gotcha.
Now bring that up to your chest height, lovely. And I'll just get you to bring your elbows, pull your wings in. Perfect. Great, we're going to squeeze through the scapula. So we're working the muscles in our upper back in particular. So this is our rhomboids and our lats. We're also working through the trapezius. Make sure your tummy is braced and just looking ahead. Chin in though. There we go, perfect. Okay, how does that feel? No pain anywhere?
No, it feels good.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay, you can pop the weight down. Okay, the next exercise we'll be looking at is a bicep curl. So we'll use the bar again. Okay, what we're doing is putting our hands into the supine position, or palms facing out. From this position, pull your shoulders back, keep your chest up but your chin in, brace your abdomen, and you're going to bring the bar up to your chest height and then lower it back down again. Now we're working the guns, we're working the biceps. Okay, so straight up and then back down. Just be mindful of momentum. You can start to get a bit of a swing with this exercise, and we don't want to be levering from our lower back.
Yeah, that's quite heavy.
Okay. Okay, pull your shoulders back, brace your abdomen. Wonderful. Straight up and straight back down. Okay, no pain in your elbows? Great, and so long as you keep that pace, you won't then have momentum kicking in. So we'll be doing 20 repetitions, you'll do 3 sets of each, and you'll have that 30-second rest in between each set. Any questions about that one?
No, it's good.
Beautiful, easy as. Okay, the next exercise we'll be using the dumbbell. Okay, get you to come back over here. All right, tricep extension. So you'll be taking the dumbbell behind your head and you'll be lifting that straight up over your head like so,
Okay.
and then bringing that back down. So it's almost like you're using the dumbbell to give you back a bit of a scratch.
Okay.
And we're working the
So like
triceps now. Yep. Over the head. Okay, elbows pointing straight up. Perfect. And lift it straight. You're going to pull your elbows in close. There you go. Excellent. Okay, so we're always keeping our abdomen braced, and you should be feeling that in the back of your arms. We're doing 20 repetitions. Beautiful. And I'll grab that for you. Okay, just be mindful when you do this exercise, as you take the weight behind your head, not to hit your head.
Yeah.
And then when you're finished with the dumbbell, if you could just place that on the ground rather than throwing it onto the ground.
Okay.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, and then the last exercise, oh no, there's 2 more, I beg your pardon. The first one we'll do is the push-up.
Yep.
Okay. I will show you a push-up on your knees, and then you can choose whether you'd like to do it on your toes or on your knees.
What muscles is this one for?
Okay, this one is working the chest, and it's also working the triceps.
Okay.
All right. You will also use your abs to help hold your lower back up.
Okay.
All right. So from this position, we're just on our knees. take your hands out to chest height, and your head will sort of be thinking of it like a triangle. So the base of the triangle is between your hands, and your face, or you're looking at the tip of the triangle. From here, what I'm going to do is lower my chest between my hands and then come straight back up. You want to go all the way down to the ground. Make sure that your abdomen is braced. You are pulling your shoulders back all the way to the ground, all the way back up.
Okay, so my chest touches the ground.
Chest touches the ground, and your chest should fall directly between your hands.
Okay.
Beautiful. I'm just going to get you to lift your hips. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm just going to walk around and make sure that your technique is okay. Lovely. No pain in your shoulders or in your elbows?
No.
No pain in your lower back?
No.
That's brilliant. I'll get you just to look just a little bit. There we go. Just puts your neck into a slightly better position. That's fantastic. Okay, Dave, you'll be doing 20 repetitions.
Yep.
3 sets, 30 seconds rest between each.
Okay.
No problems with that?
No.
Wonderful. Okay, what I'll get you to do is just sit down. We're going to do a crunch.
Okay.
So I'll get you to have a lie down for me. Okay, when we do the crunch, the muscles we're working here is the rectus abdominis, so our six-pack muscle, the one that attaches from here and comes down to our hips. When we do the crunch, one of the most important things is to make sure that your back is flat against the ground.
Okay.
I find the best way to do this is to lift your feet up, and that will flatten your back
I felt
immediately
it,
into the ground. Perfect. In terms of your hand position, it's entirely up to you. Across the chest, out in front, it really doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
Okay?
Is it all right if I go like that?
So long as it's beside your head and not behind your head, because the tendency then is to pull on your neck
Yeah, fair
when
enough.
you get tired. Yeah. Okay, so from here, all you have to do is just a slight crunch up. Beautiful. And back down again. And what we're going for again is we are going for 20 repetitions.
Does my head touch the ground on the way back?
You can go back to where you're comfortable. If you find that
Okay.
if the tendency is for you to sort of bang your head on the ground as you go down, you can leave a gap. It's entirely up to you. Beautiful. So 3 sets, 20 repetitions. And again, we're looking at that sort of 60% intensity.
Okay.
Have you got any questions about that one?
No, it's good.
Okay, wonderful. You can sit up. Thank you. Okay, Dave, I'm going to get you to start cycling. We're going to do the cool down now.
Okay.
So basically with the cool down, it's essentially the reverse of the warm up. So we want to gradually lower your heart rate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we're up about 70% of your maximal heart rate. We want to bring that back down to about 40%. So I'll get you to start cycling. And you can adjust the intensity as you need to, or adjust the resistance. With your cool down, we'd like it to go for 5 to 10 minutes, just gradually bringing your heart rate back down. Essentially, we're trying to gradually bring heart rate, your respiration, and your blood pressure back to a resting value.
Okay.
So we don't want to drop anything too quickly. And I'll get you to slow down just a little bit more for me. Wonderful, that's really good. Okay, so now that we've brought you back down to that 40%, I'll get you to sit here at this intensity now for the rest of the cool down.
Okay, yeah, and that's 5 minutes.
Another 5 minutes, yes please, to bring it up to the 10.
Okay.
Okay, Dave, now that we've finished the cool down, you can stop pedaling and have a little rest. Just got a few things that we need to go over before we're finished. What I need to draw your attention to here is just a few recommendations to help you adhere to your program. So just make sure that you progressively overload your program, which just means little changes or small changes frequently, so that you don't burn out and that you don't injure yourself. Okay. You should have frequent rest days, and that helps you to spread your program out throughout the week. And make sure that you start slowly. So start with a lower intensity or a lighter weight, so that again, you don't injure yourself and have time out of the gym. What I just need to ask you is just to get a little bit of feedback about the program. I just need to find out if you are satisfied with the program.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Excellent. Okay, did you feel that we met the aims and objectives of what you gave me when we first began?
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Wonderful. You did enjoy the session?
Yeah, and I could feel in my rhomboids too, when I was pulling it back, I could feel that I was working them. It's good.
Wonderful, that's excellent. and you felt that the exercises
100%.
were then suitable
Yeah.
for you. Great. Okay, well at this stage we don't need to make any adjustments to the exercises or to any part of the program, so we'll just keep it as it is. So just as a reminder for you, when you come to the gym, ensure that you do that warm-up, 5 to 10 minutes, 40 to 70%, and we're gradually increasing the heart rate up to your exercise heart rate. You then go through your resistance training program, remembering we're doing an endurance program. So we're after body weight or 60% intensity. We're doing 3 sets, 20 repetitions with only 30 seconds rest in between each of those sets. When you do your cardio program, in the gym you're doing the treadmill and the bike, an RPE of 4, which equals a 70% maximal heart rate, and that's a moderate intensity. And we want 15 minutes on the treadmill and 15 minutes on the bike. Walking at home, you said you're going to do for an hour.
Yeah.
We'd like to see you do that at 70% intensity as well, so a moderate intensity walk. We need you to come to the gym and do the treadmill and the bike 3 times a week, and to do your walking at home once per week to meet those physical activity guidelines.
Yeah, no problem.
You then also have the last thing of a cool down, 5 to 10 minutes, but we're going in reverse now. So we're reducing it from 70% down to 40% intensity, and that's to gradually bring everything back to a resting state.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Okay, any questions?
No, it's very clear.
Wonderful, thank you, Dave.